Bartleby. Why Wall Street? And all the places you could go in order to fit in. Why Wall Street? And why stay on Wall Street after you find out it's not what you want? You try to fit in. You try to do the work assigned to you, dutifully finishing lengthy documents with utmost care, but finding out you do not care about whether they are correct or what happens to them. It's hard for me to talk about actually what you care about or what you want without not fully knowing your wants. I'm not sure you had any desires, just things you would rather not do. You had no destination, just like the letters you used to deal with. I don't suppose I'll ever understand why you're so emotionally detached, but my best guess is that you are clinically depressed, losing the motivation slowly to do things, including survive. After you got fired from the firm, you didn't have the motivation to leave and survive, eventually starving to death. You didn't have any direction to move in, no wants to chase. The preference that you had was just to be left alone in your corner. I seriously doubt that anyone could get through to you, let alone not on Wall Street. Your boss was the sole person to take interest in you, something rare in the world of business. I think you came to Wall Street with the intention of being excluded. You found a firm where the boss viewed himself as a god and didn't do his bidding. I think he surprised you, and not for the better. You drove him crazy, and yet he would allow you to stay, peering more and more into your life and your emotional level. The more he reached out to you, the more you recoiled, preferring to do less and less things. The next firm that you encountered was what you expected to find: harsh detachment, eventually calling the police and sending you to jail. I suppose you thought on Wall Street people wouldn't care about you. After all, people don't have the sympathy to try to make you to live your life, especially at the cost of their own business. It is a place where they just ostracize you and leave you in peace to fade. The environment that you wanted to exist in was bare and devoid of emotion. This is my guess of why you stayed on Wall Street: to find the detachment you craved, not having to face whatever was driving you to that point, and why you wouldn't respond to your boss's attempts to help you. Unfortunately, I'll never know, because you would prefer not to say.